I was pretty lucky growing up in the San Gabriel Valley, where Asians made up over 60% of the population. In fact, English wasn't even my first language. Outside that bubble, though, I didn't know that the world would be drastically different. Even though being Asian technically meant that I was a minority, I didn't really feel like one. It wasn't terribly different at UC Irvine, where I had gone for my undergraduate degree. Asians also made up nearly 40% of the university and were expected or pushed to pursue medical or engineering degrees by their parents. Instead, I followed my love for film. I didn't know a whole lot about them at the time, but I knew I liked the way that movies made me feel, and the way that they let me live through other people's stories. After graduation, I found myself at a local broadcast station to kick off their television department from the ground up. It was a Chinese company, catering only to Chinese-speaking audiences, so I stayed behind the camera as the only ABC, or American-born Chinese, because even though I looked the part and spoke Chinese at home, I didn't exactly fit right in with my coworkers who were immigrants from China or Taiwan, so I tried to fix that. I enrolled at a university in Taipei where I stayed for 6 months. Not only did my spoken Mandarin improve dramatically, I also learned to read and write it. More importantly though, I gained a better understanding and deeper appreciation for my roots and my parents' cultural upbringing. When I came back, I found myself in the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, where I began learning on the job and suddenly found myself in front of the camera. It was riveting to speak to talents and visionaries that I never dreamed of meeting, and having that opportunity to learn more about their craft and how they shape the way we see the world through cinema. I found a way to align my love and knowledge of film and television, my background, and my languages to produce work that could exist in both worlds. 尽管过了一段时间，我才开始接受和爱我能跨到别的世界的能力。我的中文还可以进步了一点，但是今天我真的相信这个就是我的权利。And in turn, I'm no longer trying to squeeze myself into just one space or the other. Rather, I'm maximizing my potential in all the different worlds that I can exist in, whether that's tapping into my Western upbringing, my Eastern roots, or somewhere in between.